Good morning, YouTube. Lofty's here. I've not been on YouTube much lately, but I've still been out riding the mate. Look at the state of it. It's minging. We're up to about 1,250 mile now. I'm really enjoying it, but I'm going to discuss the 5 things I dislike most about the 450 Himalayan. If you're interested, you stick around. Okay, good morning, YouTube. National, we're in the National, we're away. Anyway, thanks for joining me on this little adventure. I've got the bird on the back, here she is. We've been riding the bike quite a lot to up. It's quite a fun little bike to up, but still, that's not why we're here, is it? We're here to talk about the 5 things I dislike most about the Himalayan. Yeah, let's just do an overtake first. Okay, so the first thing, number 1, the idiot lights. Now, I know the camera doesn't pick the screen up very well, but the indicator, I'll just put them on for you. There's the right, there's the left. Do you know, they're extremely difficult to see. And in some conditions, when I've got the visor down, the sun visor down or whatever, or there's some sun on the screen, they're virtually impossible to see. There's no automatic cancel. Yeah, let me show you them. Okay, now I'm not sure what you can see. I'll just put the hazards on. Can you see the indicators? Now I'll put the indicators on. Left indicator. Now, there they are, just down here. Now, when you're riding, it's virtually impossible to see. It is so small. As I come out, you can barely see it. If you've got your pull-down visor on, it's just, you cannot see it at all. As you can see, it's quite difficult to pick things up with this camera because it's something to do with the screen rate. I don't know how to get rid of it, but still. I do dislike the idiot lights. That's my real number 1 bugbear. They're too small. Okay, number 2. Number 2 is the rally screen. Here it is. Let me show you. Here it is. That's the screen. Side view. What do you think of that screen? I'll show you from the cockpit. Absolute, total and utter waste of time for 6'5" Lofty. To be fair, as screens go, I think the RS probably had the worst screen I've ever come across, and I think this one's probably number 2. It is an awful screen. It's there for looks. It's a rally screen. It does absolutely nothing for somebody my height. I even put a blade on the top, about that high. If anything, it made it worse. So I'm in the quandary of, do I just leave it and get plenty of air blast? I'm not really getting buffeting, just noise. So do I leave it or do I put an aftermarket one on? Now there's a few people put the big Givy one on. There's just 2 different sizes in Givy, I believe. And they say it's okay, but unfortunately when you're big and tall and you've got a low screen, it's quite hard to sort out. Number 3. The side stand. It's a ridiculous angle. The bike's virtually on the floor. They must be leaning over 30 degrees. There it is. What do you see? It's almost on its side, look. The angle of the dangle, you might say. Have a look. All the way over. So when you come to lift it up vertical, there's a good 5 inches under the stand. Number 4. The front brake pads. Now I've asked on the forum if anybody's had any noisy brake pads or problems with brake pads, and only one other person replied and said, is a noisy too. Well, these, it's very difficult to do while you're riding, but when I put them on heavy to stop, it's okay. But when I'm coming to a halt or a junction or an island and I'm just like putting them on that last sort of like 10 foot, they go, Vibrate floating caliper. Nothing wrong with the calipers whatsoever. It's the pads. Don't know what it is. They are noisy. They make a sound. It's awful. It's driving me up the wall. So, number 5, the final one. No. What do you mean, no, Lofty? No, I can't find 5. I'm probably clutching at stores with the 4 I've mentioned. The indicators I can't do nothing about. It's ridiculous. Can't see them. The screen, I possibly can attend to the screen. I could put a bigger screen on or whatever. So I can do something about the screen. The side stand, no, I can't do nothing at all about the side stand. I'm stuck with the side stand. I've just got to get used to it. It's just a strange angle. And if you're parked on a down slope, it's as if the bike's literally on the floor. So there you go. The front brake pads, yes, I can sort the front brake pads out. I've ordered a set. I've ordered a set of EBC HHs. So I'm going to hopefully pick those up this week and get them on for next week. All being well, we should be able to sort out the brake pad issue. Well, I hope so. It's a shame I can't find 5, but I'm pleased, really. For such a value bike, when you think these bikes are 6,250 quid or whatever, here we go, National. You're getting a lot of bike for your money, and there's not really much wrong with it. Well, I can't find fault in it. I'm absolutely loving riding it. Lily likes it on the back as well. It's nice and cosy. She said sometimes she has to turn her heated vest down because we're so close. She can feel the heat off me and the heat reflected off the top box. I know about that. Amazing. So in general, it's top jolly. The observant ones amongst you will notice something. I've put the hand guards on. It's made a big difference. Ever such an easy job. I've had these Aoocci hand guards on 3 or 4 different bikes. You don't need any adapters or nothing. All you do is just get a longer screw, a longer bolt. And on these, it's a 6mm cap head. And I just bought one 60mm long instead of the standard 30mm long one. And I've left the bar ends on for the weight. So that was an easy job, wasn't it? Hey, about that. Good old Lofty. Got the bar ends on. And he's got the hand guards too. I've actually found out there's an auxiliary socket. I've got to put the Aoocci, the Aoocci. You know very well I've got the Aooccis. And if you're interested in Aoocci, you can get one too. All you need to do is just go on the Aoocci site and put in the code TLB, the Lofty Biker, TLB 28. I believe the 28% still on, so you can get one. And I've got to put the old heated grips on. We need heated grips. I've had a bit of a problem with my Cois heated gloves. A bit of a burn in the thumb. My thumb was getting hot in the Cois gloves. It's I think the wires have failed or something. I don't know. Anyway, I rung up Cois. Well, I've emailed Cois, and they didn't want to know. They said you've got to get in touch with the supplier who you bought them off. I bought them off Sports Bike Shop. So I got in touch with Sports Bike Shop. They sent me a returns label virtually straight away. And I said, send them back. We'll do something for you. Whatever they're going to do, I don't know. I'm hoping they'll replace them. Because there's definitely a problem. Here, overtake. There you go. 4th gear overtake, a roll-on overtake, 2 up on the Himalayan. Straight up to 60. What's not to like about this lovely bike? Do you know, I've not ridden me Honda. I went in the garage the other day and put the battery on a tender. I came back from Spain, October. I haven't ridden it since. I've been out on this Himalayan all the time. There you go, I just looked over. I've knocked it up to 1,322 miles. Absolutely stonking. We're going out again tomorrow on the bike. How about that? 2 days on the trot. Christmas dinner. It's the club Christmas dinner at the Bay Tree in Goonhaven. Looking forward to it. It'll be exciting. Anyway, have you enjoyed this bit of a video? It's not much, just a catch up really. For those of you who wanted to know a bit about the Himalayan. And as you can see, it goes well. Looks great. and it's got a couple of 3 nickel niggles, nothing much, we can sort it. Anyway, you can click on the like, subscribe, ring that little bell, ask me a question, whatever you like. Then he's just sending me here, oh, see if you can get somebody to come and wash it for you, Lofty. It is minging. Trouble is, you wash it down, and the next day you go out, it's minging again. So there you go. I will say one thing, I was very pleased to watch the Fuzzy Biker, the American bloke. He's knocked it up to 100,000 miles. He's done over 150,000 kilometres on his 450 Himalayan, and he's had barely a problem. Great news. So those of you who are worried about the Indian build quality, take a look at the Fuzzy Biker, and he'll tell you what a good bike it is. Anyway, time to go. I don't want to waffle on all day, do I? This is the Lofty Biker saying ta-da for now. Ta-da.